Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a not hot minute because I am being consistent. I am. So subscribe, like, and comment. So this video is going to be a mukbang story time, and I am actually excited because I'm hungry. And I got, this is going to look gross to you guys maybe, but I got a baked potato. To me it looks yummy as hell. But we're going to get started. I'm going to eat, and I'm going to be talking about the time that I don't know if I should say her name. We're just gonna call her, I don't
Tammy.
even, huh?
Tammy.
You guys know her. I used to hang out with her all the time. Facebook days. Me and her were best friends. Her last name kind of sounds like Baño. You know what I mean? Alright, let's just get into the video. The time that me and Miss Baño, yeah, that's what I'm gonna call her, Miss Baño. No hard feelings to her anymore. Like, I was mad at her back in the day, but I'm not mad at her anymore. So, but anyways, me and Miss Baño were hood rats and almost got shot. Yep, we almost got shot, and yeah, okay, let's just get into the video. I'm gonna take a first bite here. By the way, my boyfriend's in the back. Say hi. Yeah.
So everybody.
I made him sit back there because this is about me.
This is about me. Who eats bread like that? Me.
I don't even want to start the video. I'm so hungry. How do people make mukbangs?
They eat and talk and eat and talk.
I can't eat and talk. I want to just eat. Alright, I guess. Okay. So, let's take it back to where I was Facebook famous and life was good. I met this girl on Facebook because she was Facebook famous. She was actually more famous than me. But anyways, after I surpassed her, me and her had like a love-hate relationship. We were best friends, but we competed with each other. It was really, really not good. Me and her went to a lot of parties. Back in the day, they were called KST parties. I don't know if you remember those. They were ratchet. But yeah, we hosted a lot of them, and we used to just go and party on the weekends, and it was crazy because we were like kids. Like, especially her. She lied and said she was like 16, and I believed that, and she was really like 14. But anyways, me and her would party all the time. And this one time, she was let me just tell you guys, she was known for always having it her way, and if it wasn't her way, it was the highway. And she was always the one to tell me what to do. Basically, I was her dog. Like, I had to like go where she went. I didn't have to, but if I wanted to stay her friend, I had to. So we went to this party one time, and most of the time when we went to parties, we'd always leave with somebody, a group of like friends or people we didn't even know, because they were gonna like, we were just gonna turn up basically. I'd gone to the party with her, and usually I would leave either with her or with like a boyfriend that I had at the time. So this time around, the party was really, 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 really crazy. We had a bunch of like fights that night. I remember it was really hectic. A lot of like older people would come too, like 20-year-olds, and we're all like teenagers. It was weird. But we were partying that night. It was like up until like 3 in the morning, and usually we weren't able to party that long because the cops would come, and they were at a warehouse, these parties, and the cops would usually come by like 12, and we would only get to party like from like 9 to 12. But this time around, nobody came, nobody called the cops, and it was already like 3 in the morning, and people were starting to be like, all right, let's go home, you know, it's tiring. Like, I was tired, I was ready to go to sleep. Oh, I said her name. I'm gonna find that thing where it bleeps out the person, like, or when you cuss.
Yes. I looked up as soon as you said that. I'm like, that ass.
I said her name. Okay, me and Banyo left, and I was like, I'm gonna leave with my boyfriend. And she's like, no, like, how can you do this to me? You're gonna leave me alone with these people. And I was like, come with me. And she wasn't down. She was always like, no, I'm still trying to go party. Like, so-and-so is gonna, like, I'm not saying to do this, but, you know, smoke, you know, the grind, the what do the kids call it, babe?
Devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce.
Nah, that gas, that dope.
Anyways. And I was like, I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm ready to go home or go to sleep or do stuff with my boyfriend. Like, I'm ready to go. And she was like, no, like, these people are so cool. Like, they said they were gonna smoke us out, and she was always, I don't know. We were both kind of like, if somebody had money, like, we were little trifling little girls. Like, if somebody had money and they were gonna pay for us, we were there. And that's messed up. But so yeah, that time around, she was just like, I'm ready to go. Like, we're gonna have fun. Come with me. Come on, let's go. And I was like, fine. So we get in this car, and I only knew one person out of this whole car, and it was barely. I only knew the guy because of Facebook. He followed me. So she's like, where we going? And these guys are like, we're gonna go, I think they were gonna go drop us off home, but while we were driving, they were gonna smoke us out. And I was just like, whatever. So I'm sitting in the back, and so is Banyo next to me, right? They both are like, there's two people, right? There's two guys. I only knew one of them, and there's the one that was driving. And they were like, yeah, they were blasting music. We were driving reckless. It was just 3 in the morning going down the freeway. And Banyo lived pretty far. She lived like an hour away, and we would always have trouble getting her home because nobody wanted to give us a ride all the way over there. Like, we would party on like the north side of Houston, and she lived like way like in not even Katy, like somewhere like in the middle of nowhere, basically, over there towards that area. And so I was always sketch when somebody was like, yeah, we'll take you home, because I was like, ain't nobody gonna take her home. And of course I'm gonna be stranded because I'm with her. So I'm sitting in the back, and I always kept quiet. I didn't really talk. I was loud only with my friends, really. So when new people came around, I would always be quiet and just let her do what she's doing, you know, and just follow along. So so that's what happened. We're in the car, we're driving, everything's blasting, we're, you know, smoking the lettuce, and then out of nowhere I start noticing that we're going somewhere completely like the opposite way. Like, I've always been like, if I'm not drinking or smoking, like, I know what I'm doing. And also when I'm drinking, if I don't drink too much, I kind of know what I'm doing. But at this time, I was just kind of smoking. I think I hadn't drank anything because I knew what was going on. But anyways, so I'm just looking around. I'm like, this is not even the way. We weren't on the main highway to go to this place. So I was just like, where are we going? They're like, oh, we're taking a shortcut. And I was like, what shortcut? And they're like, well, you'll see. And I'm just like, I was already sketched out. I was like, oh man, like, where are they taking us? And so I was scared, and my phone was dying, but I didn't know who to call, and I didn't know exactly where we were. So I was like scared. So I'm sitting there like nudging her. I'm like, hey, like, that's kind of weird. Like, where are we going? Like, where do you think we're gonna go? And she's just like,
don't worry about it. Like, we're fine. Like, they're cool. I know them.
and every time she said she knew somebody, she really didn't. They just knew her, and then she just assumed that she knew them. So that's how it always went down for us. So we're in the car, we're still driving reckless at 3 in the morning, and I'm just like getting nervous because at this point, I'm actually tired. Like, I want to go to sleep, and I'm getting cranky, and I'm just like, it's late. Like, I want to go. And I'm like, where are we going? I kept asking the guy driving. I was like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? And he's just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just here, like, pass the lettuce and just worry about yourself. And I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm sitting there just waiting. And his homeboy is like trying to make us like laugh and conversation. I'm not having it. I'm just like, I don't know where y'all are going, but can you slow down? Because he was going at least 80. Like, it was like fast. And I was just like, can you slow down? Like, I'm not trying to get pulled over. Like, slow down, slow down. And if anything, they should be more cautious because they were older and they have minors. Like, now that I think about it, like, they should have been more cautious. But anyways, they didn't care. They were just like, chill out, like, just have fun, like, chill, like, you're fine. And I'm like, I'm very like paranoid, and especially like if no one's listening to me, I get paranoid and I start I overreact, and I just like, listen to me or I'm just gonna jump out the car. So I'm just like, slow down, I'm gonna jump out the car. And he's like, oh, do it, like, I dare you, da da. And I'm just like, slow down, I'm not joking. Like, I'm screaming at this point. I'm like, if you don't slow down, like, I'm gonna be so pissed, da da da. Like, you're not gonna hear the end of it. Like, I'm like going off on this kid that I don't even know. And he's just like, chill, whatever. So he's like swerving just to like make it seem like worse for me. So I opened the door. I didn't care. I know this is stupid. Like, it's stupid. Don't do this. But I was mad. So I opened the door and I made it seem like I was about to jump out. I had my foot out and everything. And he's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, chill out, like, chill. So he like swerves to where the door closes. And I'm just like, well, then slow the fuck down. Like, he was not trying to do that. So he finally slows down, and I'm like, where are we? I was like, you need to take me home. And he's like, well, chill, like, we're taking like a little, like, what do you say, like a little road trip, like, we're just driving, like, just chill. And at this point, like, I was over it. And Banyo was just sitting there looking at me, like, shook, like I was tripping. And I'm like, I'm not tripping, like, y'all are just tripping. And I was like, just drop us off, just drop us off. He's like, fine, man, just chill. Like, all right, I'll drop y'all off. So he drives like a little further out, and then I see lights, right? I start finally seeing lights because we're on a road that it was like dark for a good hot minute, and I thought they were gonna take us to like go get like murked or something. So we're driving, right? And I see this like gas station, like a rinky-dink gas station. He pulls into it, and he's like, y'all can get off. And I was like, wait, what? And I look at Banyo, and she's just like laughing. She's just like, haha, like, stop playing. And he's like, y'all can get off. And I'm like,
you're not dropping us off here, like, you're taking us home.
He's like, nah, you're gonna get out of my car, da da da. And he's like, or I'll make you like get out of the car. And I was just like, oh, how are you gonna do that? I was like, just take us home before I make a scene. And he's like, so out of nowhere, just thinking about this makes me like cringe, because I can't believe I was in a situation like that. But like, he pulls a gun out. It was a side, like, he was exactly how I am sitting, right? And it was on the side of him. He pulls it out, and he's not waving it, but he's like, he pulls it out from underneath. So I guess so people don't see, like, they're passing by, or like, I don't know. And he's just like, give me your phone. And I'm like, what? And he's like, give me your phone, give me your effing phone, give me your phone. And I'm just like, no, like, I'm not giving you my freaking phone. And I start crying, because like, I was scared, and I started crying. I was like, you're not getting my phone, like, what is wrong with you? And like, I seriously had just got that phone. I was telling my boyfriend this story, and I was laughing because I'm stupid. I had just got this phone, and it was like a Galaxy something, like back in the day, like when iPhones weren't like popping as much, I guess. They were just starting to pop, and like, I don't know, I had just got a Galaxy, and I was so excited. I was just like, oh my god, no, you're not taking my phone. And so he snatches my phone out of my hands, and I'm crying, and I'm just like, give me my phone. I'm screaming, right? So he reaches over and takes Banyo's phone out of her hand, and he's just like, get the F out, get the F out. And his homeboy is literally like holding me back, because I'm over there like swinging, like trying to hit him. And his homeboy's like pushing me. He's like, get the fuck, bitch, like, da da da, get out, get out, get out. And I'm just like, give me my freaking phone. And I was not about to leave without my phone. And it is stupid now that I think about it, because I'm like, oh my god, I could have got shot over a freaking phone. And I was laughing about it now because that's stupid, but like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like, I really was not trying to leave my phone. So I'm over there like, give me my phone. So I climb over and I'm literally like in the middle console, like right here, and I'm on him like trying to take the phone, and we're over here like fighting. Like his hand is like this, like holding onto the phone, and I'm trying to open it so I could get my phone. By this time Banyo had she already got out the car. She's just waiting on me. She's standing right there, and homeboy is just trying to get me off of his homeboy. So then I'm over there trying to get my phone. So all of a sudden, he finally like slips it away. I grab my phone and I hit him in the face. And I remember something was like a cup of water or something was sitting around, and I tossed it in his face and I slammed the door. And before he could even shoot or anything, I don't know, I started like running and I started yelling. I was like, he's raping me! He's raping me! And like they take off because they're like scared. And I was just like, I was pissed. I was so pissed. And I started screaming at Banyo because I was like, how could you do this? How can you put me in this situation? Like, I told you to listen to me. I didn't even want to come here. Like, you always do this. And she's just like, seriously, she's like in shock because I never like really like yelled at her. So she's just like, she starts crying and I'm crying. And she's just like, then how are we going to get home? How are we going to get home? And I was like, I don't know. You figure it out. You're the one that got us here. And I'm over there screaming, crying. So I pull my phone. It was on like 2%. And I always had this one homeboy that had my back. Oh my God, if it wasn't for him, he would always pick me up in a bad situation that Banyo would put me in. But it's also my fault because I didn't stay away from the girl. But Lord Jesus. So he picked me up before my like phone died. I told him where I was at. So he picks us up and you know, we go home and we go about our day. But Banyo's phone got taken up. Like hers got stolen and I got mine back. But I was not about to leave my phone. Like, it's so messed up that I really fought for my phone. But they could have shot me. They could have shot me. I'm stupid. I should have just left the phone and dipped. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the stories. And also I'm going to tell you another mini story that I just remembered now. There's this one time that we went somewhere and it also went down with the, like, I think it's like guys just like them. We were with a group of friends and like they got so drunk and they were acting crazy. And I was like, take me home, take me home. And again, this happened. And this time it was on the freeway. And they were going super, super fast. And I was getting scared. I was like, take me home. And I was they were driving on the freeway, so I opened the door again and I tried to jump out and like they finally stopped, but I had a panic attack in the middle of the freeway, so they had to pull over and I was like on the floor. Like they had pulled over and I was on the floor, on the side of the floor, like you know where you can park. Well, I was right there. I had got out of the car because I was too like high. I was freaking out because I was so high. And I was just like freaking out and I was crying. I was on the floor and they had laced the weed. Like they had laced the, like they had put something else in it, and I was like out of it. So I was crying on the floor and I was blaming her. I was like, oh my God, here we go. Like, it was my fault. It was my fault, but it was also her fault. But we were both stupid. But I was pissed. I was crying. And they tried to calm me down. And again, they left us in the freeway. And this time I think they were like, get in the car, Banyo, and they tried to like take her and leave me, but she was a kind of good friend. She stayed with me. She's like, no, I'm not gonna leave her. So she stayed with me, and we're on the freeway basically by ourselves, and I'm freaking out because I still feel super high. Now that I think about it, like, comment down below if you want me to track down Banyo and have a video with her. Because we have stories. She probably knows more stories because I can't remember all of them. But I know some stories. Oh my God, I just thought of another one. See what I mean? Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you laughed and cringed because I did. And also comment down below if you want me to make more videos about me and Banyo, because it was crazy. We went through a lot, me and this girl, and like I said, I don't have like any, like, I'm not mad at the girl. Like, if she was to hit me up, I would be like, it was good. But yeah, I had blocked her out of my life for a long time. I didn't want to talk to her because a lot that I went through. Because yeah, and I also made a video about how she kind of had somebody like jump me, and she was at my house, and like there's so many stories. But I hope you guys like this video, and comment down below if you want more videos like this. And I love you guys, and until next time, I love you. I don't even know if I ate enough in this video because I was barely like, I was talking a lot. But hey, if you got something out of this, I might just call this story time because there wasn't that much mukbang. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Barbie_cocaine, and I love you guys. Bye.